I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' through. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them. Get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper in with me. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, man. Fly it up.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split 'em. LPN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner.
5 boys sell, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't. Sunny monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke and we still living in the same bitch. No, sir. You don't got smoke with me, baby. You'd have been dead, huh?
Salute, peace and blessings to everybody in the motherfucking building, man. Salute. Shout out to my brother Terrell Davis in the building. Salute all things big AMCFSG in the building. Let's see, the beautiful Jab Queens in the building. My brother Rod Walker, Shalom King. Happy Shabbat. Brother Huey Q in the building. Salute. And I'd like to say happy Shabbat to everybody. You know it's Friday, you know it's the holy day, you know. And if you don't know nothing about it, you know, talk to one of the brothers in here, you know, try to get you some knowledge yourself. Shout out to my brother World of Animals in the building. Salute to you, King. Peace and blessings to you. Hope everything's well with all y'all, man. And I hope all of y'all are blessed right now. Hope all y'all have a great weekend coming up. And we got some boxing matches coming up tonight. You know, I'm going to give y'all some picks later on before the boxing matches come up. But, you know, we got fights all weekend as well. But it's Dr. Kia be here in a few minutes. But before she get here, it's something I want to get at. And me, myself, KO, we've been telling y'all this for the longest. That Turki Al-Shidi, he's trying to fuck up the boxing world. The man is trying to sit there and change boxing as we know it. Like, boxing used to be Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm going to tell you like this. A master class boxer. Sugar Ray Leonard used to dance around the ring. Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You know, boxers used to go lateral. They used to do their thing. And, you know, they set up traps. You know, it's all part of boxing, setting traps and fighting. It's a chess game. But now, Turki has just implemented a new ring size. Y'all remember when Tony Harrison and Tim Tszyu fought? Mike Rhymes, salute King, peace and blessings, homie. Y'all remember when Tim Tszyu fought Tony Harrison? They fought in the 18 by 18 foot ring. And if you don't know what 18 by 18 is, that's 9 yards. That's 9 yards wide, 9 yards long. So basically, it's 81 square feet. It's basically was 81, like the ring is basically 81 square yards, basically 81 square yards. And I'm talking about square, but it's only 9 by 9. So, you know, you take a few steps, you on the back of the ropes. So, like, he's making it now, and he's done made a statement that he's tired of these Tom and Jerry fighters, and he want people to box and fight and everything like this. But isn't that changing boxing from what we used to have? Isn't that changing boxing? You know what I'm saying? That's not boxing right there. That's turned into fighting, brawling. Shout out to my brother breaking the silence and exposing the truth. We about to do that today, sir. Yeah, square feet. Yeah, peace. Well, actually, it's 9 by 9 yards, which is 18 square feet. So it would be 81 square yards, brother. It'll be a whole lot more square feet. You feel what I'm saying? It'll be a whole lot more square feet. Whatever 18 times 18 is, that'll be the square feet. Break the silence. I'm good at math and measurements, bro. 18 by 18, that's like, let's see, that's, boom, that's 8 to 8 is 64, 6, boom. That's 144 right there. 144, 18. Boom, that's a 2, that's a 3. 44, that's 4, that's 12, that's 15. That'd be 200, I think like 250, like 252 square feet, I think. I might be a little bit off, but I'm doing it in the head. Shout out to Big Dog Willie in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Happy Shabbat to you, Willie. Hope all is well with you too, bro. and frequency. The nigga's not excellent, bro. Like, well, you saying that now, but Devin Haney and Shakur also gonna have to fight in that. And like he's really giving Williams Zepeda a hell of an advantage. Shout out to my nigga Andy Gill in the motherfucking building. Salute to you, brother. Like he's really giving Williams Zepeda advantage over Shakur because if y'all remember, every time Tony Harrison took a few steps, he was at the ropes. He was at the ropes. And like people don't understand, 24 by 24 is usually a boxing ring. You done took basically 6 by 6 out of there. So you done basically took 36 square feet out of the ring. You feel what I'm saying? So like he's gonna have these people brawling. Shout out to my brother Brian the King Falcon, big AMC FSG, man. Happy Shabbat to you as well, bro. Hope all is well. But it's crazy how they doing this right here. But everybody can stop ducking Hanos. Well, Hanos is gonna have to stop. You saying everybody can stop ducking Hanos frequent? Like Hanos is gonna be the one. You must then see Hanos's last fight. Well, heinous because that nigga's ass. He's Haney ass. So heinous. Yeah. But it's all good because and Cambosa's dad, he's happy about it. He did the interview and everything. Exactly, Picasso. He wants to see blood. He's an Arab. This is what they want. They want to see our people get in the ring and destroy each other and just a lot of mindless, senseless violence. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you know something frequent. I hope it does bring the best out of Shakur. I hope it brings the old Shakur back. Like I said, and Big Dog Willie said Devin Haney is gonna be better hit man Hearns facts. Well, but like I said, if this was Shakur from 130, I would favor him over Williams Zepeda because Shakur is like he regressed. And like I said, I like fighters that go in there and do their thing. And like I say, it takes a slick black fighter to beat a slick black fighter. But a lot of times, slick black fighters fall to that front foot dominant Mexican style. Shout out to my brother LaMarcus Robinson in the building. Salute, salute. Happy Shabbat to everybody that's coming through the door right here. Y'all make sure y'all support the grind for the day. It's Friday, the holy day. Make sure y'all shout out to the OG, the General Cal Cooler in the building. Us Nicholas always crying about something, Cal Cooler. Now we was talking about how starting July 12th, Turkey is changing his ring size to his fights. His fights are now going to be in 18 by 18 rings. And that's going to be difficult for Terrence Crawford if you think about it. Because, hell, Crawford going to need that space with Canelo. But one thing I can say, Crawford got heart. I don't like him outside the ring. But Crawford does have heart. And I think he's going to try to take it to Canelo until he feels that power. And I think that power is going to be different anyway. But just changing the ring size to 18 by 18, that's nasty work, bro. Like, it's nasty work. Like, the shit's crazy. Like, now we putting our people in brawls. Like, a lot of people be like, well, Apex is only 6 feet by 6 feet going. Guan to my brethren, dragons, assassins, official. Salute. Yep. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Picasso. They setting up all fight. Like, it's not that they just setting up Crawford. They basically setting up Shakur, Devin, Crawford. Like, they setting up a lot of fighters because usually it's the black fighters. Well, usually it's the Israelite fighters that like to use spacing and distance, and they like to use their feet because, like it or not, we got the quickest feet in boxing. We got the best footwork in boxing. And they trying to give it a tactical advantage. Like they sat back and thought, how can we make these fighters less effective? Which fight are you talking about breaking the silence? Because if it's 2 p.m., shout out to my brother Thrill Hill in the building. Salute. You gotta realize they fighting overseas. They're fighting overseas, so it's 2 o'clock our time, but it's nighttime over there. Hold on, which fight is he talking about at 2 o'clock? Jab Queen. Oh, Bud and Canelo. I don't know, but I heard Bud and Canelo was gonna be on motherfucking Friday as well. And shout out to my co-host, the doctor with the most in the motherfucking building, representing the Volkswagen Beetle sign in the building. Shout out to Volkswagen. She's in the building. Volkswagen.
Hey guys. I hope y'all having a wonderful Friday. It's Friday the 13th, and boy, are we kicking off with some scary hours. This is actually the peace symbol, but yeah, Volkswagen. But it's actually the peace symbol because I'm all about peace and prosperity around this world. So it's very disheartening the things that I've been seeing within the past 48 hours, and I knew it was coming. But I want to say happy Friday. I hope you and your family is blessed. Shout out to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to you guys. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us today. Shout out to our playback gang and our people that listen in the background. Everyone from Miss Joette, Mr. Altruistic, EB Sweat a Lot, King L, Mr. Animalistic. And if I missed you, my apologies. But shout out to you guys. Oh, D1. I hope you guys are having a really good day at work. And man, we have a good fight this weekend. Press conference kicked off. But before we get there, if I may, real quick, hey, World of Animals. Hey, you guys. I just want to say this, y'all. I just want to say this. Normally, when politics is brought up, I steer away from it because of my psyche. As most of you know, I am in the social services sector. I am a social scientist by degree. But a lot of you guys don't know that probably when I turned about 20 years old, I got involved in politics, sitting on both aisles. I didn't discriminate against Democrats or Republicans. I've reviewed, presented on a lot of geopolitical issues concerning both community and international, just reviewing it. I have several mentors, everyone from, well, I'm not going to mention their names, but if you follow my personal media, then you would definitely see the pictures. But I've definitely been around and the political avenue, and I got out of it not because I just no, well, of course I didn't like it because I see what it was, but I saw the writing on the wall. And when I began to read books like The Grand Chessboard by Zubinel Brzezinski, War is a Racket, when you begin to dive into things and read up on things, and Council of Foreign National Policy papers, your eyes begin to open on a lot of things. And I just want to say, and I'm gonna get it back to boxing. Prior to Trump being elected, I didn't care about the DEI policy. I mean, I do. Department of Education, social services, all of that. I knew all of that stuff was coming because unlike the majority of the American population, I read Project 2025. So I was very much aware that this was coming because this has always been in the groundwork. But my biggest concern was that when this administration got in, the doomsday clock that has been around for over about 100 years stroke closer to the midnight hour than it ever has been in history. And this measures everything from nuclear war to climate to everything, you know what I'm saying, just on a larger scale. And so I knew then to start stocking and prepping up, which I've been doing. And I've been telling you all that to make sure that y'all just cool, you know what I'm saying? Because the people that we are dealing with that are in office and Again, I'm not a Democrat nor a Republican. I'm an independent researcher. I've been doing this for about 15 years now. The people that are in office, they have a different type of outlook on the world. And ever since BRICS was started, which I knew it was going to kick it off, the number one goal was to dismantle any multipolar government or country that is out there that poses a threat to the unipolar world of America. And what we are seeing right now is that, and there is a line being drawn, okay? We're seeing a great line being drawn with what's going on in Iran. You guys are just thinking that it's Iran and Israel and nuclear war and the United States. No, first of all, let's get something clear with y'all. Israel was put in place by us. They will be taken down by us. They do everything that we say. So this is what you call a proxy war. Benjamin Netanyahu is doing everything that we tell him to do, and we are helping him. Now, hold on, wait a minute, Upper. I got to get this out. And so what we're seeing right now is the last puzzle piece to the seventh country fall that they wanted. Iran was the last puzzle piece. Iran currently supplies stuff to and minerals and oil and everything to Russia and China. They're also a part of BRICS. You take Iran down, that leaves Russia and China right then and there. And that sets us up for a world war. So I am urging everybody to get to their congressman, congresswoman, and to say no war. Urge them, write them, call them, leave a message. We do not need this war because this is setting us up for something that is going to be catastrophic if it goes down. I don't care what your beliefs are as far as Israel or Hebrew Israelite or Christianity or Muslim. I'm talking about the people. No more bloodshed. No more blood should be shed over power and control. It's crazy what's going on, and we are being set up for this. And I just want everybody to be aware of that. The doomsday clock did not lie, and I want y'all to stock up and prep. We are headed for, we cannot afford this. If we continue on with this, with these tariffs and everything else, we're headed for an economic crash like we've never seen before, and we are headed for a world war. And I'm doing my part in the background with a couple of people, reaching out to congressmen, congresswomen, writing papers and everything to steer away from total destruction. All right. So that's how I want to kick this off. It's not about it doesn't have to be that way though, Picasso. That's all I'm saying.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Upper.
I've sent you videos and everything, Key. It's gonna happen. Like, it's nothing that can stop it. God had already predicted it. It's in the Bible. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know what your beliefs. That's why I be trying to talk to you, sis. Like, God already said that this was gonna happen. He predicted it years ago. He predicted all this right here. And this is what the lake of fire, this is what they was talking about right here. I mean, I don't know people's beliefs, but this is what a lot of the Israelites has been talking about. This is what was going to happen. That's what they knew was going to happen for the change to come back, like for us to come back the way it's supposed to be. But it's been predicted years ago. Moses, all of them, they predicted this. All this stuff that's happening now has been predicted. That's why I sent you them videos. We'll talk more about it later, but this is nothing that's going to stop this right here, especially when they made the BRIC nations. Like, they got the ones with the top, like America's like number 3, and I think Israel like number 6 in military power right now. They got the other top 10 are banding together. Like they said, all the guns were going to be pointed toward America because America has been bullying and dictating everything for so many years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they've been doing this right here. And that's why you see them sitting there trying to find different avenues like space and all that crap right there. This has all been predicted. Like, we already knew this is coming. That's why I urge people, today is Shabbat. Maybe people take time out to get themselves right because this has been predicted. Like, I don't want to see shit like this happen, but it's a means to an end. This is what's going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's been predicted. But I hope everybody get their stuff together. I hope everybody find out who they are and everything. And shout out to Sexy Kendra, 50 Cent. I seen you. I'm sorry, sis. But, it's prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Like, America's been running around here putting their foot on people's necks for so long. For so long. And all these people are tired of it. Like, they really are. And then, got Trump in there. He's not making it no better. But I really feel like neither one of them could have made it better because either way, we had a choice between a douche and a shit sandwich. You feel what I'm saying? Like the damn prospects for the leader of the nation was slim at best. You feel what I'm saying? And like a lot of these people that got the money, they trying to cut ties and get the hell away because they know the shit pool that they put us in. You feel what I'm saying? They know what they put it in. That's why a lot of them got these shits overseas. They got their money overseas. Exactly. 3 got over 700 bases worldwide. Like, they knew what's going on. They predicted it. And this is another way for them to thin out the numbers. They say, a lot of times they say war is good for depopulating because it's an excess of population. And then they say that the world can't handle the stress of so many people. So, this is their way of depopulating, the people because they don't have to fight the wars. These rich elite people that sit behind the office, these pencil pushing motherfuckers, they don't fight the wars. They just send your average Joe and everybody else up there to go die for them, like chess pieces, making people die for their ambitions. That's what's been happening. Shout out to Mr. M Pride in the building. Salute. And shout out to Dr. Key for bringing this to our attention today. And y'all support the grind. Hit the Cash App and the PayPal. It's Shabbat. Make sure y'all get everything done before the sundown as well. But it's back on you, Dr. Key.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like none of it. It's a lot going on in this world. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm praying for everyone. I'm praying for not only Iranians, but also Israelis. There has been reports that Israel, the men in Israel are actually either unaliving themselves or leaving the country because they don't want to be sucked into these wars. Israel is fighting 3 wars right now. Iran just made the 3rd. And they're doing it with all of our like I said, we control Israel. Y'all got to do y'all history on this country. This is a new Israel. So I hate it. I don't like
it's not the real Israel.
I'm praying for everyone that's involved, and I'm praying that what happens don't happen. I really, 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 really am. But let's get this up on a lighter note. Let's get to boxing, y'all. And again, make sure y'all stocking up and prepping. You feel me? Whatever that means to you, just make sure that y'all good. Y'all families is good. Y'all communities is good. If you mess with your communities, you feel me? Just make sure y'all good, man. But and you know what? And I don't mean to say this, but to all my investors out there, invest in stock. Invest in military stock, steel, oil. You know what I'm saying? Like
gold and silver.
I might as well tell y'all that. Might as well invest in that as well. There's one that is called RTX. Make sure y'all invest in that. Anyways, let's get into that. Let's get into the boxing, man.
Also, invest in gold and silver because gold and silver, that's worldwide. Like, what's the word I'm looking for, Key? Like, it's universal. That's universal currency right there, gold and silver.
Mm-hmm. So let's get into it, y'all. We got a lot of this. So as that was all going down, it's a lot of ghetto-ness that's been going on. And let's kick it off. Let's kick it off with these ticket sales for the Shakur Stevenson and Berlanga fight card. They has a little bit of movement, so I'm very proud of my East Coast folks. New Yorkers, y'all doing good. We need about we need about 3,000, 4,000 more. Okay, we need about 3 or 4,000 more.
Did they sell like 50 tickets?
Upper, we not doing that. They sold a couple of hundred. We're not doing that.
I thought they sold about 50 tickets.
Upper, we not doing that. We not doing that. Look,
okay, we not gonna do
it. Listen, look. This is what I'm telling y'all. Hey, Brian, the king of the chat. All things my right hand. Marcus, darling. The generals in the building. Picasso, salute. Y'all doing good. We just need about 4,000 or 5,000 more tickets sold. Okay, so The tickets are $66 to $200. It's at Louis Armstrong Stadium on July 12th. Okay, you know what? It's not 47 tickets, Upper. It's a lot. It's a good amount. And fans are now catching on. Fans are calling Turkey, are saying, what is going on with the promotion for this fight? Several fans have came onto social media, Instagram and Twitter, to say that they have not seen any billboards. And that was confirmed by one of our own here when I asked, do you guys see it? A lot of fans are saying, where's their promotion? Where's the flyer? So they put out a flyer, Upper. The flyer was so kindergarten is done. Like, it was horrible. The way that they had the fighters, you didn't know who they were fighting. You know, at least with Top Rank and all of them, when they line up the fighters, you know what I'm saying, who they're going against. But with this flyer, it was all over the place, even with Shakur and Zapata being right next to each other. So a lot of people are calling on Turkey to promote this fight even more. Shakur has came out and put out a pizza box, letting people know that he's been eating more, that he's already made weight pretty much, and he's just coasting. But
Now he's
another
trying to
thing
deliver them tickets. That's what it is.
that,
Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother Fight Game at the cash out with the $10 holler. He say, I love y'all, man. He said, this YouTube. He said, I love y'all, man. Fire show. He said, we rocking with y'all. He said, Key, Sosa, AMC, FSG shit. Man, let me find out they giving out Groupons for these tickets now. And my bad, it was 47 sold, not 50. Not 50, it was 47. My bad.
y'all are so wrong. Hey, Andy. Hey, brother Huey Q. Salute to the beautiful Queen Ty and Kendra in the building. But also, after the calls for marketing came out, Upper, Turkey, well, actually, it wasn't Turkey. It was one of the promoters for the fight. For one of the fighters came out and said that the ring will be small. We are looking at an
Yeah.
18 by 18 ring. What does that say? People are now saying that they are setting up Shakur Stevenson. What's
You
going
know
on?
what's funny? Before you came on, we was just discussing that I was just sitting there. That's why I know you wasn't listening when I first came on. But I was saying that the only people that's affected by this is the black fighters, because shout out to Marquis in the building, big AMCFSG, my nigga Slogan One, big AMCFSG. But Turkey has made it where we are the quicker feet fighters. Our footwork is astounding. Like black fighters, we have the moves, the feet, the speed, and they figured out a way to try to disadvantage us. And so this is what they're doing. And they're turning all the things into 18 by 18s. So now they're affecting us. So Bud, Shakur, all of them will be fighting with 18 by 18 foot. That's the same thing that Tim Tszyu and Tony Harrison was fighting in. You know what I'm saying? It looked like every time he turned around, his back was against the ropes. So like they're putting our fighters at a disadvantage right there. And I say it's crazy because Turkey is trying to single-handedly change the culture of boxing. And I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. And I hate the way they're doing that. Fresh Baker, salute my guy in here with these pies. But it's this affects the black fighters. Because we are the ones that get up on our toes, that like to dance around, that like to move around the thing right there. So people that box laterally, Turkey is now hindering them, because from now on, he said his fights are going to be in 18 by 18. So that's affecting Devin. So all the people that say His Excellency, Devin's not the come forward fighter he used to be. So now people that sit there and say, is Floyd, if you say you want to be like Floyd, now you're going to have to fight like Floyd. Ain't no running around the ring no more. You're going to get in that maneuver. You're going to slip. You're going to have to roll. You're going to have to throw punches. You're going to have to Philly shell it. You're going to have to do all that, but you're not going to be able to run around like that. And J.A. Dixon say, damn the ring size. If you can fight, get in there and scrap. Don't just maneuver, throw hands. I mean, sometimes you got to get out the way, J.A. And shout out to Lee Jackson in the building. Salute.
Hey, Lee. Hey, J.A. Good to see you guys. Hey, Rod. Good to see you. Dragon Assassin. Hey, Slogan. Always good to see y'all. Well, that's not the only thing that is being criticized with this whole fight card. They are now trying to put on a press conference the week of the fight for Berlanga and Shakur in New York City. And okay, look, don't cuss me out for this, okay? Look, y'all, I'm
I
just
hate when
reporting
you
the
say that
news.
right there. It's always something
I'm
that's
just reporting the news. Um, they will be doing they're trying to get together with a press conference, but it's not for sure yet because rumor has it that that Turkey's attention right now is being thrown into the Canelo and Bud Crawford fight and getting the press conference ready for that's going to happen actually a week after this fight. So people are upset that, like, we don't know, that Turkey doesn't know what's going on and how it's going to be or anything. I'm gonna let
I know
y'all know
what it is.
this. Mm-hmm.
All his eggs is in that turkey. I mean, that damn Canelo basket. He knows that the Shakur fight is not going to bring him them ducats. He know these other fights is not going to bring him them ends. You feel what I'm saying? What it is, he's gonna. Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. A1 Hoops on. He's trying to force people to get knocked out where they can't get the hell away. But what he's doing, he knows that his pay-per-view fight is Canelo. And to think about it, you got fights that's coming before September. You should be promoting all of them by using them and unilaterally promote Canelo, but he's only worried about the payday. He's trying to put all his investments down. He's going against the PBC as well. So, he's trying to make a payday. He won't payday because, he's been losing money. They told him, look, if you lose on this one right here, you're done. Saudi done said they calling in their markers after this fight right here. If he does not turn a profit in this Canelo fight, Turkey might be out of boxing. I'm just being honest.
Okay, well, what do you think about this, Upper? As that it was all going on. Now we remember the press conference for Canelo and Bud is $70. Yes, you have to pay to get in. It's a part of the Fanatics Fest, where it's going to be a family event where you can get prizes and everything else. But guess what else just was revealed? That now this is from Oscar De La Hoya, which we're going to get into that. But Oscar De La Hoya is now calling out Dana White for putting on Canelo versus Bud in the afternoon. So remember when I said that Dana White also has a UFC fight on September 13th in that evening? And I was like, how is Dana going to be in two places at once unless he's combining the two? Well, I guess the event is going to be separate and Dana White is going to be at both events. So Canelo and Bud is going to go on in the afternoon. And then later on that night, UFC is going to go on. How do we feel about Canelo being on at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m.? How do we like that? Hey, A1, good to see you. Show the clap back. I'm about to send it to Upper so he could show it. Because he went off on that. Turkey said, I'm not paying you MFers to break dance. Get in there and scrap. But how do y'all feel about Canelo being shown in the afternoon, y'all? First, we got tickets. First, we got the you got to pay to get into the press conference. And now, even though we don't have a venue, we have a date. It's officially going to be on Saturday. They changed it from Friday to Saturday. Now, it looks like Canelo and Bud is going to be on in the afternoon during college football Saturday. Yes, brother. 2
Oh
p.m.
wow, I forgot college football gonna be on. Oh wow,
So
that
how
was
do
a
y'all
bad
feel about
move.
that? How do y'all feel that Canelo and Bud might be on in the afternoon on a Saturday on Mexican Independence Day at that?
It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And it's not gonna do too well.
Guess it don't matter how we feel about it, but it should though because we're the ones that's going to be tuning in to watch it. Thrill Hill. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to. I'll be walking my dog when that fight. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to know. Why would I care about what time a fight I don't care about is on? I'm watching it. Hey Judah, I'm watching it. It's don't come on. How you gonna fire stick it? It's gonna be on Netflix, y'all. It's free. Why we gotta come on now? Come
What
on, y'all.
Canelo and Bud on Netflix?
Yeah. Oh, see, you don't listen to anything I say. Dana White got back on with the promotion, and now Netflix is back in the deal. That's how I'm taking it. Dana White is back on with it. Netflix is back in play, and yeah. So it's free, y'all. I'm still fire sick, and either you watch or you're not. I'm watching it. But of course, I'm gonna bring the information to y'all. College football is free too. Thank you. Netflix ain't free. Fire Stick got Netflix on it too. Thank you, General. I'm gonna stream the free stream. Thank you, Marquis. Um, yeah, that's what I said. A1. He has a UFC fight. So I guess what they're gonna do is, I thought they were putting it together because Dana has talked about combining boxing, UFC together, and WWE together. So I guess they're gonna separate it, and Canelo and them is gonna go first in the daytime, and then a couple or hour later, Dana's gonna have to get to the other stadium for the UFC fight. So he's gonna be in. It appears is he's gonna be in two different stadiums on the same night. That's okay, A1. Bud versus Cinnamon gonna premiere after Last of Us. Thank you, Jude. It's not gonna be on pay-per-view. No, it's not. It's on Netflix for free. That is buffering already. Thank you guys so much. Thank y'all. Y'all are oh my God. I get it, Rob Walker. I get it. But I just want to come and put that out there to y'all. Now that can be subject to could be changed at any moment.
Okay, Blue Blood.
But what is not changed, Upper, is people are complaining because from June 28th to July 19th, the Zone are putting on 3 pay-per-views. People are calling hypocrisy because the Zone was supposed to be about free fights, getting away from the PBC model. But we have 3 pay-per-view fights starting off with
Death to the pay-per-view, remember?
Yes. They're starting off with Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr., which is about $70. And then Usyk versus Dubois is about I think that's about. Now, mind you still got to get your subscription if you don't have a DAZN subscription. So that's about 70. And then Shakur Zapata and Berlanga has been announced that will also be on pay-per-view. How do we feel about that being on pay-per-view up?
The Zone pay-per-view sucks any fucking way. It sucks ass. They got the worst pay-per-view quality out of everybody. And their pay-per-views don't do numbers. So I really think it's asinine and it's bullshit, but they're not going to listen to us. They are not going to listen to us.
Should Shakur and Berlanga and them be on pay-per-view? Upper?
Fuck no. They not even, damn Shakur's not even the headliner. Now, like I said, they got Berlanga and Shiraz as the headliner. That's not going to do no numbers in pay-per-view. Nothing. I don't even care. Like they said, I don't care if it's on motherfucking Netflix. I'm fire sticking the hell out of it anyway. Netflix be motherfucking damn. I remember never mind. That was Jake Paul and Tyson. There was a lot of traffic. It ain't going to be that much traffic for this shit. Plus, you doing this shit on college game day? I'm going to be watching Alabama versus LSU that day.
Well, it says that just so people know, Shakur versus William Zapata and the Whole Ring Magazine 3-fight card will stream live on DAZN pay-per-view in over 200 countries around the globe. We are just waiting on the prices to be confirmed. So that will be going on pay-per-view. I'll never buy DAZN pay-per-view, the pound for pound buffering champs. Okay. I wouldn't watch it if he was the headliner. Thank you. I'm never subbing to DAZN again. Thank you. Dang, DAZN illegal streams have no buffer because it ain't no traffic. You know what? My goodness, y'all. I'm just bringing the information. I knew y'all was gonna get mad. I'm just bringing the information out there. I'm waiting to see how much this is going to be, and of course I will bring that to y'all. But right now, Shakur, we have 3 pay-per-views: Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr., Usyk versus Dubois, and Shakur Stevenson and Berlanga fight card. All 3 will be on DAZN pay-per-view. People are calling hypocrisy because what happened to free fights? I hate DAZN. They double charge and have crappy streams.
But what happened to death to pay-per-view? Now they realize that going and debt them billions of dollars, they realize they need that pay-per-view. They needs it. Everybody was talking shit about the PBC. But everybody trying to follow the PBC motto. Funny, ain't it?
Mm. Well, I do want to say that because y'all know I call a spade over here, but the Barrios and Pacquiao pay-per-view is $79.99. So we y'all know
Worth it.
huh?
I'm gonna buy it too.
And not to mention we haven't had a pay-per-view from PBC in some months since Lamont versus Tank, actually.
Yeah. And you know, when I get pay-per-view from PBC, I get my money's worth. I get my quality. And like I said, like me and that dude named Dave was talking, like it's just a whole different atmosphere that PBC fight than other fights. Like it's just like motherfuckers is coming, they know nigga, my check's on the line. Like motherfuckers is fighting like the rent do. You know what I'm saying? Like the rent is motherfucking due. They fighting for it. Over there at Turkey and everything, they laid up in them silk drawers and shit. Getting shitted on and shit. So you know, when you get shitted on it, that kind of take away your fighting spirit. Because you've already been shitted on.
What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? My God, upper. Oh my God. Hey, Gucci, no. Now speaking
I'm
of
just being honest though, Keith. Like, you know, exactly, GM. You could throw a fight party for the PBC fights, and there's gonna be some good fights. Not just one fight, but you're gonna have a hellified card. PBC been stacking them cards lately. Since they've been on Amazon, PBC has been stacking the motherfucking cards. I mean, Andy Gill, we still gonna have it on the Discord as well, but as a box, you know, we live by the motherfucking honor system. You know, we're gonna honor it, you know, like we order a fight and then we still can watch it in the thing, and you know, just because we watch it with each other. But you know, only thing I hate about Amazon pay-per-view is that you can only have it on one TV at a time. Like, I don't know what it is, but you can't switch the damn like. I tried to have it on in the bedroom and the living room at the same time. They wouldn't let it do that shit though.
well, speaking of
That's the only problem I have with the Amazon's pay-per-view is that you can't have it on more than one like TV in the house. Like it has to be on just one TV.
Well, speaking of one TV, Deontay Wilder, as we know, he has a fight coming up in a few weeks as well. And his is on pay-per-view. I'm sorry. And it's in St. Louis. Of course, you know,
What is it on BOK Prime?
I think so. I gotta figure. I forget which one it is that who's promoting it. I forget. But Deontay Wilder's returning. Woo! Yeah. Anyways, Eddie Hearn.
How he on pay-per-view with a nobody though? Like, sit your ass down. Like, you're not even fighting nobody. Exactly, Rod. They need to pay us to watch him.
Okay, thank you guys. I'm excited to see Deontay Wilder.
Are you gonna pay for it, Key?
Yeah,
What was that, Key?
I gotta see.
No evidence. No evidence.
I gotta see. I gotta see the fight card. I gotta see.
It ain't gonna be nobody on that fight card. They try to use Turkey model, getting motherfuckers out of. They gonna have motherfucking amateurs on that card.
Well, as y'all know, he's going against Herdan, who is 24-5. Be quiet, Andy. and it's on a Friday. Just to
I'm gonna keep it real. If Deontay Wilder fight is $4.99 or less, I'll buy it.
Well, the fight is $24.95. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's too much. That's $20 too much.
Thank you, Fight Game. It's $24.95. You know what? I'll buy it. I'm gonna buy it because it's worth it's only $24, y'all. I'm looking for the undercard, so forgive me. I was trying to see who's all going to be on there because I have
nobody. It's nobody on there.
Well, it's scheduled for 10 rounds, but the reason why I'm saying this is because Eddie Hearn, Upper, has done several interviews, which we're going to get into. But one of the interviews, he said that if Wilder beats this guy, he's going to fight the White Rhino, aka David Allen. David Allen just fought Johnny Fisher, who was 13-0, knocked him completely out. He got his get back. That was part 2, actually, back in May 17th.
That ruined my parlay.
So what we think about that? Would we like to see David Allen, the White Rhino, versus out of UK versus Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, I watched Wilder knock that dude out. He couldn't get Tyson Fury. At least he can get one of them wankers.
Thank you, Upper. Yes, it is. He's Wichita, Kansas fight game.
Yeah, salute. Hey, can I get 4 more people to support the grind on this Shabbat, on this holy day? Can we get 4 more people to support the grind? Yeah, Tom Brown. I don't know, fight game. Key, does Tom Brown own PvP.com?
Let me look that up. That's a good question.
That's a great question, fight game. I don't even know.
Let me see.
I think Wilder probably do good against David Allen because that nigga, he don't have no head movement. So if Wilder can just throw a punch and make it land, he can do something. That's what Wilder need to go on a European bum bashing tour. Keep him away from all slick black fighters. Let him fight all UK fighters.
They're saying it's 12. I'm seeing on this thing that is that is 12 rounds thrill hill, but it could be 10 too. It could be 10 because I don't know what belt is on the line.
Yeah, I'm about to say 12 rounds on a championship fight.
On this news article it said 12, but I think they meant 10. They just trying to make Wilder feel important, you know. But I like the fight. Hopefully Wilder, as you guys know, has said that he is coming for undisputed heavyweight champion. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. Okay?
You said happy Shabbat. Yeah, we can cook until sundown tonight, and then can't cook again till sundown tomorrow. Judah.
With 40 plus. Oh, come on, Rod. Y'all being mean now. You guys are being mean. Been against from you. Oh God. Anyways, y'all. Anyways, we get back to it. Y'all so mean. Hold on. Stop it. Gucci. No. Next up. Remember this name? He was a former.
It said, hold on 1 second. Thrill Hill got pay-per-view.com is owned and operated by Demand LLC, a company jointly owned by Comcast, Charter Communications, and Cox Communication. Okay. Well, you know something, Judah? I might not be as deep as you. I'm just not gonna chance it, my brother. It's gonna be sandwiches tomorrow. You on mute, Key, if you trying to talk. I guess Dr. Key must say hold on or something. I didn't hear it.
Sorry. I was busy. Now who remembers this? Now he was a former heavyweight contender. He did a 16-year prison sentence. He was from Nigeria. He held 20-0. I was okay. His name is Ike. Lord, okay, Ike. Okay, Ibeabuchi. Do you remember him, Upper?
Ivanuka?
Or Bushi?
Hold on, what's his name?
Ike, Ike. Last name Ibeabuchi.
Oh, Ike Beabuchi.
He is 52 years old. He was just released. And
Hell yeah. I was wondering what happened to that nigga. He got locked up.
he got locked up. He was in jail for 16 years, and he's making his return. He is 52 years old.
I wanted him to exactly Rod Walker. He was supposed to fight Tyson.
Well, no. Well, he's making his return. He's 52 years old, so we can add him to our older list. So now that makes what, 5
Well,
people? So
prison keep you young, so he's still in shape. Prison keep you young.
absolutely. So now we have Nonito Donaire, Manny Pacquiao, Chocolatito, Ike, Oliver McCall, King Kong Ortiz, and that's it. 6 people over the
And
age.
shout out to Nonito Donaire. He's the 2-1 favorite for them all.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to put that out there. He's making my list of older fighters that are making their return to the ring at the young age of 52 years old. Shout out to Ike. Did his prison sentence and was like, I need to get back in the ring. I got to get back up in there. Okay. See, I'm not going to false flag on him. I've never watched him. No stunt. I ain't going to stunt on y'all.
He beat the hell out of David Tua. And David Tua, that was a little Samoan Tyson.
AARPPV. You know what? Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are mean. But yeah, so I'm adding him to our list, y'all. Older fighters that's making a comeback. Speaking of comeback, did Eddie Hearn sabotage Boots, y'all? What is going on? So Eddie Hearn did an interview letting the fans know that Boots is moving up to 154. That allegedly Boots will be dropping his belts and moving up to the 154 division. How do we feel about this? His targeted date is August, September, which I've been telling y'all. I heard Boots was coming back in August or September. People
I
are
say don't drop the belts. I say make yourself the Mando.
I don't even say that. I feel like he has unfinished business at 147 upper.
Well, I tell you one thing. I see why he ain't trying to make himself the IBF mandatory. We might not just want to come up to 154 and try to get that right there. But exactly, Rod Walker, he trying to sabotage him for Conor Benn. But it's crazy though, because whatever happened to the Barrios fight or the Josh Norman fight? I mean, not Josh Norman, the Brian Norman fight. Like, come on, man.
He said that. Go ahead.
Unless Boots is having problems maintaining that weight because he's getting older. Because Boots is 5'10". He's a big guy, and it's hard to keep making that weight. Like I've been telling people. But exactly, Rod Walker, he ain't trying to make himself Mir Talev's mandatory off the gate. We know that, but Boots also has the WBA as well, and that's Crawford, ain't it?
Yes.
So yeah, that shit crazy as hell. Like Eddie Hearns is doing all this shit. Like he got one more fight under Eddie Hearns, and it's funny how his last fight with Eddie, he's getting rid of his damn belts and shit. But like I said, he can't make that motherfucker weight right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't make that weight. Or like I said, Eddie trying to get Conor Benn in position, and it's crazy because Conor Benn, they on the same page, and Eddie ain't make that fight between them. So I thought that was some bullshit as well. So that shit's crazy as well. And can I get 4 people to support the grind on this Shabbat? Supporting the Cash App or the PayPal, I appreciate it. But the WBA stripping Bud, remember how long it took for them to strip him at 147? But who knows?
Well,
but yeah, Eddie doing that snake shit. Y'all right.
Well, Eddie Hearn has said Boots is moving up. Unfortunately, after the Stanionis fight, he had his team around him, the doctors, the tests, and what they're basically saying is Boots is underperforming to his capabilities. So it looks like it's having to do with their weight and everything. I'm very disappointed because I wanted Boots to carry out the one to be undisputed at 147. If there was anyone that could have done it, it would have been Boots Ennis. But now that it is open, upper and chat, because hey, DZ, salute Queen.
Now David and everybody about to come to 147.
Everybody
salute Justin Hawkins and salute DZ Sanchez.
Now let's talk about it because we got to talk about it. At the 147, we already know who the champs are. Hey, Gucci. We got Boots, Barrios, and Brian Norman Jr. We got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Stanionis is still in the mix. Rashidi Ellis is in the mix. Nicholas Plaza is in the mix. I'm gonna keep saying Alexis Roach, even though I don't know where he is. But we got Patty Donovan, Solomon Cisco. I mean, we got a lot of people that's in the mix still.
A lot of people that don't matter.
Oh my God. Who is going to be the 147 undisputed champion? I think this just opened it up for
Rolly
Brian.
Romero.
I think it opened it up for Brian Norman Jr., friend. I think Brian Norman Jr. could be undisputed.
Hell no. I don't got Brian Norman soft ass. I hope they don't give him no more title fights since he ran from the motherfucking title fights. Like that nigga ran from the title matches, and I don't think they should bless him with none. Like it's crazy as hell. They run out. Hell, he got to get past Jin Sasaki. For real, for real. Like that ain't no walk in the park. He going across the seas. If he don't get the knockout, he might lose on the cards. Honestly. Yeah, exactly. Andy Gill, if Boots moves up and drops the belt, Rolly will be the WBA full champion. But it's crazy though. It's crazy as hell though. That's why I don't fuck with Eddie Hearns though.
Hey Justin. Hey, popping that jab. Good to see you. Well, let's see where this unfolds. A lot of people have been trying to pin, who could Boots in this fight. I got a perfect one for y'all. Charles Conwell.
That nigga is not gonna fight Boots. Charles Conwell, we can't get, man. We haven't seen Charles Conwell fight anybody that has any note. Charles Conwell is the scariest dude at 154. I've been said that.
Well, now if Boots drops the WBA, that lines up Rolly to be the full champion at WBA and could potentially face Gayasov, Devin Haney, Shakram, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Or guess who else is ranked? Conor Benn is number 6.
Eddie gonna set up a Conor Benn fight for one of them belts. That's Eddie's motto. He probably gonna set him up for the IBF. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, speaking of Eddie, Eddie has came out, and Devin. Eddie Hearn did an interview yesterday stating that the reason why for Bill antics. Now, if you guys don't know, Bill Haney went to New York City Upper and crashed the Africa and George Kambosos fight. But prior to that, Bill Haney posted a video on Instagram, I think it was, saying that he was looking for Teofimo Lopez. He was walking around saying, "I'm looking for you, Tio. What happened to the fight, Tio?" And then afterwards, he went to the press conference, and Bill gon' Bill. You feel me? Haney gon' Haney. And Eddie Hearn was asked about what's going on with Devin, and he said, "Y'all be nice. Be nice when I say this."
What is she about to say? Yeah, but hell, Andy Hiroko need to go ahead and move up there and shit. He could probably control that division, but I don't like it. I hate Eddie, but Eddie's just a fucking snake. He is a fucking snake. Yeah, I said it. I said it. He's a fucking snake. And like I said, it's Shabbat, the holy day. Can I get? She got them little cockatoos or whatever they call, little small dogs. But yeah, can I get 4 more people to support the grind for today? It's Friday, Shabbat. I just need 4 people to support the grind for the day. But yeah, that should be the first fight. Virgil Ortiz and Boots. Shit. I would love to see that. Big boy fight. That's pay-per-view. Or he fight Keith Thurman up there. Shit. One of them would be nice, but I just don't like I think the weight is being too much for Boots. That's what I think. I think it's him making that weight. But it's crazy. It's like he's leaving shit on the table because I know the Normans, they happy as hell right now. The Normans is probably like
Oh,
I
sorry.
know
Go
the
ahead.
Normans I said I know the Normans are happy as hell right now. They like, yes, sir. Ain't God great? Won't he do it? You know they saying that. They saying, won't he do it? They saying, won't he do it? Hell yeah. But yeah, y'all support the grind for the day, man. Support it, Cash App or PayPal. Won't God do it?
I'm so sorry, y'all. Gucci is cutting up today. I'm so sorry. Okay. Lord Jesus, Gucci. All right. Where was I? Oh, Eddie Hearn said that the reason why Devin needs a fight and is actively going after Tio and others is because Devin has already spent up his money from the Jose Ramirez fight. And I guess Turkey gave him an advance for the upcoming fight in October, but we know that's all over the place. We don't even know. But that basically Devin need money, Upper. He's calling
What
Devin.
happened to what happened to all that old school money they got? Bill done snorted it all up. Damn.
Well, that's what Eddie's saying. Now, Eddie could be potentially hating. I'm not sure why he would say that about Devin Haney. But he said that Devin spent up his advance money, and that's why they looking for fights so badly. And it didn't
Shout
even
out
do
to the Queen 2 set in the building.
and it didn't do them. Gucci, stop it. They're not Gucci. It's not coming in. Okay, it's not coming in. The squirrels them is not coming in. Let it go.
Oh, Gucci see his homies out there.
Let it go. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So she is really pissed off at them right now. So basically he spent up his money, y'all. Do y'all believe it? Why Devin got an advance? I have no idea, 2 cents. I didn't even know that was even possible. He said that they are desperate for a payday and that they have been going broke, and that the media and that Bill Haney's antics showing up to the Africa's press conference was a desperate move to sabotage the fights that's going on for their benefit. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just giving y'all the information. What we do know is that Devin Haney has posted pictures of a new grill he got and a new watch. Go ahead, Devin. Go ahead. Flash on. I know that's right. He sold his house. Ooh. How he know what people doing with their paper? Thrill Hill? I have no idea. That's what they're saying. Devin and Bill need to pay rent a center. Aaron's is beating on the door. Okay. You know what? Anyways, Upper, did you get that video I sent you on Twitter about Oscar De La Hoya?
Hold on one second.
Okay, play that because Oscar De La Hoya has not done a clapback in a while, and sheesh, he said something, y'all. Like Oscar, and you know what? You know how I know Oscar was serious? Oscar was fully dressed, y'all. He only showed a little bit of thigh. Normally, Oscar be like naked or something, or his eyes be zooted up, you know what I'm saying? Like wide open and everything. Oscar was very mild. Oscar didn't even have his chest showing. You know it's got to be serious. You know Oscar De La Hoya got to be pissed off. Has to be pissed off and mean business if he is clothed and his eyes are not wide. That was kind of Oscar with the Biggie cane was cooking. Yeah. Yes, and he had a cane on. I'm like, was holding the cane. I'm like, Oscar, who pissed you off? Well, to give you a rundown, because I don't know, Upper's getting it ready. But to give you a rundown, Oscar has called out Eddie Reynoso in this video. He has said he has went at the Canelo and Crawford fight, saying that this is stupid. He came at the people of or certain content creators or basically media being shunned out or quiet on everything that's going on in boxing, especially regarding the Canelo and Bud fight. He also explained how Dana White is in debt, which I've already told y'all that Dana White lost his lawsuit earlier this year in the tune of over $300 million. And it has been rumored that Dana White is trying to figure out an avenue where to go. And that's why he's getting on to this boxing, right? So Oscar pretty much confirmed that. And he also confirmed the pact with Al Heyman, with Golden Boy and Al Heyman. Now, the question I have is, where is Top Rank going to go? Because Top Rank still hasn't signed a deal. And I'm wondering if Top Rank is going to have to, at this point, have to hook up with the PBC. The fight is already trash. Yes, Devin and Bill rub Eddie the wrong way. Devin can't go to Matchroom no more. It kind of, hey, Kawhi, it kind of would be a little, to be honest with you, with all the stuff that if Eddie has done the stuff that Devin them has claimed he has done, called him a snake and everything. If I'm Devin, I wouldn't want to go back up over the, you feel me? Like, because you go back to Eddie Hearn, you could possibly be, you could potentially get set up. I don't know. Where's that? Oh, you know what? He has the Riyadh season. Bill Haney did confirm that Devin does have a fight coming up. I think in like October and November. So they did confirm that. Now with who, I'm not sure. But Bill was, outside of New York looking for Teofimo Lopez. I would like to see Devin versus Africa. Y'all, anybody? Am I the only one? I would like to see that one. I think Devin versus Africa would be a good fight. I think that's an amazing fight. I think it's absolutely amazing. Well, it might be boring though, y'all. It might be boring. It might be a boring fight. It might be boring. Africa at 40, yeah. Africa called him out. Africa said at the press conference to Bill Haney, after Bill Haney, interrupted them, he said, Bill, scratch my name off the list. Fight me now. Fight me next. Devin wants Tio, a shorter fighter. Tio don't want Devin, though. A pillow fight. I mean, I think Africa and Devin should bang it out. If Africa wins tomorrow, go ahead and line it up with Devin and Africa in October. Boom. There you go. Hey, Opulent.
I got to get signed back into my Twitter. I don't know. I got signed out of it, so I'm going to have to get it off of YouTube. Hold on. You hear me?
Yes. In the 12x12 ring, Lord Jesus. Now, y'all never going to let that go. He bringing up a 140-pounder. Where is the outrage? Ain't none, 2 cents. Ain't none. People are calling on Africa and Devin all of a sudden, like, hey, Opulent.
Shout out to my brother Opulent LDTV in the building. And y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. And like I said, I still need 4 more people to support the grind on this Shabbat today.
Oscar De La Hoya has posted a clapback Thursday.
Are you ready, Key?
Yep.
Thursday. I mean, Oscar's one of the biggest names in boxing history. He's a big personality, and he has his opinions. I don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff he's saying. I don't agree that, and that's the guy who they picked. That's what they go. But member that refused to take money.
I wonder why. That's clapback, and that's because there's
video, time and time again, all over. But I want to put some context to it. Check it out.
All right, so it's been a month since my last clapback. And that's because there's very little news to clapback too. Because the boxing media isn't reporting on anything these days. I wonder why. Has anybody else noticed this? Well, I actually did some digging and confirmed many members of the boxing media have been paid off by certain people and essentially muzzled. I mean, these are the facts. For example, 6 of Eddie Reynoso's fighters have tested positive for PEDs. The latest being Jaime Munguia 2 weeks ago. 6 fighters and nobody is questioning this? This doesn't seem suspicious or out of the ordinary to you? We just accept the explanation that everyone is eating tainted meat? Come on, Jesus Christ. Doesn't this warrant an investigation of Eddie's camps? I mean, look, I've known Jaime for over 10 years, and he always tested clean up until his last camp with Eddie and his fight in Riyadh. How is it ethical that you have 6 fighters testing dirty from the same camp and we don't have questions or consequences? Where's the boxing media? I mean, they crucified Ryan Garcia every fucking day for a full year over a tiny bit of Austrian. So why are they so quiet now? I don't know, man, but when something stinks, it's usually shit. I'm so disappointed, man, in the media.
Shit, no people.
Who I've treated like gold for 30 years. I didn't realize you guys could be bought that easily. Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's going to do to him? Run him out of the ring. You know what's laughable also? Dana White being named the promoter of this fight, considering he's never been in the boxing space. Has no stable of boxers. He didn't negotiate shit. And is being handed this fight on a silver platter and called promoter. He's the trust fund baby of boxing. That's it. The trust fund baby of boxing. And get this. The fight will take place during the day on September 13th in Las Vegas. During the day. So Canelo will fight during the day on Netflix just to accommodate UFC Noche later that evening on a different network. So does that mean this fight isn't important? Do they not give a fuck about the fans or viewership? Why is it that Canelo has to fight during the day on Mexican Independence Weekend? And UFC with a roster of names I've never heard of is going on prime time. Cinco de Mayo. He's fighting in Riyadh and now he's fighting during the day on the biggest weekend in boxing. Yeah, Canelo will fight anywhere. Anytime he's told because he doesn't give a fuck. All he cares is about the money. Doesn't give a fuck about the fans. About tradition, the Mexican weekend tradition. Oh, and Dana. What, now you're turning your back on the UFC? I mean, we all know you've been trying to get into boxing for years on your own and you couldn't do it. Remember Zuffa? Oh, but now that Daddy Turkey negotiated a big fight and he paid for it, you're seriously proud to be the trust fund kid presenting to be the face of this fight.
Mandatory fabrication in 10 minutes.
We need to find Bubba, Tyler.
Bubba?
I mean, this whole thing's a shit show. Aren't you embarrassed? I mean, it would be just like me promoting John Jones versus somebody else in the UFC. You guys would fucking destroy me for me walking into another sport and acting like I know the fuck I'm doing. I mean, insiders are aware the UFC's hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. and in a bad spot. But that's no reason to switch sports and leave these MMA fighters hanging, Dana. And don't abandon the fans. They've been begging you for months now to make a great fight in the UFC. Oh, and don't even think of bringing your pathetic pay scale to boxing, because these fighters won't go for it. The boxing media is trying so hard to hype up TKO, getting into the boxing space. But the truth is, they have no fucking fighters. They have 0 fighters. TKO? More like TK no. Oh, and guess what? Nobody will ever put a muzzle on me. I'll always give you the facts and keep it real.
Awesome.
And I've never been happier to trade calls with Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman, because guess what? We ain't going anywhere.
Motherfucking Oscar damn De La fucking Hoya in the building. And y'all sit there and y'all support the grind. I need 4 people to support the grind for the day. Matter of fact, support Oscar and his motherfucking pimp cane in the building. Oscar came with the pimp cane and he spoke fucking facts. It's about time Oscar does. Man, Oscar my damn nigga, boy. Oscar let it be known. But it's funny. Oscar didn't tell no lies. And like I said, 6 people done tested dirty over there. And ain't nobody said shit. But Jaime, boy, that shit is crazy. Like, that shit crazy, boy. Oscar ain't playing no games with them people right there. But it's funny how the media ain't saying shit about none of that shit right there. And Canelo, talking about Canelo and Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. Hell, Morrell versus Benavidez is bigger than that. Canelo and Crawford, didn't nobody even ask for that shit. And you know that's crazy that they making Canelo fight in the daytime and they're putting the UFC on at night. That's crazy as fuck. What do you got to say, Dr. Key? And y'all support the grind. Cash App, PayPal, y'all support the grind. Need 4 people today on Shabbat. Support the grind.
Y'all know my word. This is a travesty. It's a travesty. I'm very Gucci. Stop. I'm very, very disappointed in the whole rollout of everything. I've been calling on clarification regarding this fight and with Berlanga's fight. We have not gotten either. People in New York don't even know that this fight is happening. It appears because of the ticket sales. And then on top of that, what I'm also witnessing is the sabotage of Canelo, the Saul Alvarez. And I have to pose the question again to y'all. Are we about to witness Canelo flop twice in 1 year on the days that are his days? These are Canelo days up.
But you know something? You see, Oscar is speaking for the Mexican community, bro. Like, they're mad about this shit. Like, you know, in May and September, you know, that's when the Mexican they like to have a siesta. They like to have a party. They like to go out and do their motherfucking thing and shit, bro. And shout out to my man, Animalistic Savant, in the Cash App with the $2 holler, man. Appreciate you, King. Now, I just need 3 more people to support the grind. Can we get 3 more people on Shabbat? This is Shabbat, the holy day. But, you know, it's funny, though. The shit's crazy as hell, man. Because now they ain't going to have nothing to party, and now they basically forcing UFC on the people. I hope motherfucking PBC got a fight card lined up for September that day. Or Oscar need to make one. Because this really is a travesty to the boxing community, though. It really is. And I feel sorry for my Mexicans and my Mexican Americans that like to represent on them 2 days right there. Like they try Turkey trying to change their culture. And I told y'all Canelo wasn't Mexican, he's Irish.
He represents Mexico. And Canelo had a clapback for Oscar De La Hoya. He posted a picture of him on a motorcycle, then doubled down and shared the video on his social media of him riding a motorcycle. And I have to ask the question, is Canelo overlooking Bud Crawford? Why are you on a motorcycle 3 months out from your fight? Canelo, he was riding too. I didn't even know Canelo knew how to ride a motorcycle. I'm like, go ahead, friend, but is Canelo overlooking Bud Upper? That's what the chat and I'm saying. That's what people
It's
on
not
Instagram.
even, they're not even in training camp yet. The fight is still 3 months out. Training camp ain't nothing but 8 to 9 weeks.
But is it
So
dangerous
shit.
for him to be riding a motorcycle? We not talking about eating. We not talking about at a roller coaster or nothing like
It's
that.
dangerous to drive. It's dangerous to drive a car. It's dangerous to walk down the street. It's dangerous everywhere you look. It's dangerous to eat in a damn restaurant. So you know, it's dangerous for all that shit. I just feel like this fight is not gonna, like Oscar just sat there and said it. The man had problems pushing Madrimov back. Canelo is not fucking Madrimov. And like I said, this fight right here, we didn't ask for this fight. We didn't ask for this fight right now. And you know, it's gonna do what it do. But Canelo is like he's giving like a middle finger to his fan base on the way out the door. The fan base that supported him all these years, it's like saying fuck you to them on his way out the door because he fighting on Mexican Independence Day over there in Saudi with a damn Riyadh flag. Now he's fighting on the daytime of the September. Like, it's like he's not caring about his fan base. Like, this shit crazy though, for real.
Well, riding a horse before the Bivol fight. The DZ, I was gonna get them, but like Upper said, and what somebody in the chat said, it's just a dirt bike. I'm just putting it out there. Thank you. I was gonna get that, DZ. Hey, Andy. Hey, Brock Howard. Good to see y'all. Bud is power slapping Injas. Is he overlooking Canelo? They still gonna support him. Yeah,
They didn't support him on his last fight, for real here. Like his last fight, they did like 200,000 pay-per-views, and that's including the Ryan Garcia pay-per-views.
And not to mention, I kept asking before that fight occurred, is Canelo still, having his fights air free in Mexico? Because remember, he has that deal, that TV deal. And it didn't air anywhere in Mexico. So I'm hoping that it does, that he can do that package separately with Mexico, because he was able to do that with the PBC. So I'm wondering, I don't know, but I got another thing to tell y'all. So if you are, shout out to Phoenix the Assassin for sending me this. I'm like, nah, this isn't real. This can't be real. It's not real, but it is. Netflix subscribers, if you want to watch a Canelo versus Bud fight, it's going globally, but if you do not have the licensing for this fight, you will be fined $1,000. Okay, so let me read from it on what they're talking about. Why is it doing that? Sorry, y'all. Sorry, hold on. I'm having technical. My thing is acting up right now. My fault. Okay. If you are in the UK, you could face $1,000 fine for watching the Canelo versus Bud fight on Netflix without a valid TV license. Under UK law, a TV license is required to watch any live event being broadcast, regardless of the platform stream. Dang, it look like the Fire Stick gang finna be on and popping in UK up in chat. So
what
that
the hell is a damn TV license?
I have no idea, best friend. I have no idea. I'm just reading the article. Um, it says more than 300 million Netflix subscribers will be able to tune in and watch it. But if you are in the UK, okay, and you don't have a they're trying to slow down.
Fire stick gang, gang, gang. Can't stop us, man. We fire stick gang. We
But
fire stick gang. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Hell yeah. So damn, they, that must be the queen trying to get her tax in. And can I get 3 more people from the fire stick game to support the grind for the day? I just need 3 more people to support for today. Oh, they mean the official Netflix account? Well, shit, I don't know
No,
what
it
the fuck
don't
that
mean
shit
that.
mean.
No, it just says nope. It don't say the official Netflix accounts. It just says anyone planning to watch the fight in September will need to have will have to pay for a TV license, or they could face up to $1,000 fine. So, if they choose to ignore TV licensing rules, individuals may also find themselves with a trip to court. God damn! Come on, for a fight. Under UK law, any television broadcast requires a valid TV license, regardless of the stream. We have a duty to enforce the law when there is evidence that someone has avoided paying for a TV license. Listen, a TV license in the UK currently costs $174, with the sum payable as either a single purchase or through installments as a direct debit. So you got to
Oh,
pay
that's the
$174 to watch it.
wow.
Ooh wee. There are alternatives. So this is for the bars. This is for DZ. There are alternative
Gang, gang.
licenses. There are alternative licenses available for hospitality business. So there's the TV license that's 174, and then there's a separate one for the bars. The
So
UK.
they
Go
so
ahead,
they
best
trying to make them pay. So they trying to do pay-per-view off Netflix. God damn. God
friend.
damn, Turkey. Turkey, when will you stop this bullshit, damn it? Now you trying to damn pay-per-view Netflix. What the fuck? Come on, man. 100 and some damn dollars. I've never even heard of this goddamn shit, dog. So basically they got Netflix trying to do pay-per-view now, man. What the fuck? Is that for the US too?
No, it's not. It's just UK. Daniel McAfee, head of legal operations, said this. So I'll send you the link, 2 cents. Those
You
who
know
are
what's
registered,
crazy, Keith? They don't have to pay more than 25 pounds for a pay-per-view fight. And you think they about to pay 100 and some fucking dollars for a licensing? That's bullshit because they watch fights over there in the UK. They have pay-per-view, Sky pay-per-view. This shit $25. Now how the hell motherfuckers talking about 100 and some, man, they tripping like hell, man. This is some turkey broke.
so they're also saying there are alternative licenses, even if you are in a homeless shelter or a nursing care home, upper. Um for that, you can watch it in black and white. Then the license is cheap, costing $58. Wait a minute. So it'll only be aired in black and white. And those who are registered blind, I can get the license for $87. Damn, so they taxing the blind people. I'm sorry. Damn.
How the hell the blind? Oh wow. They better turn into K. They better tune into my guy KQKC.
Ish Cap, you think so? Okay. I'm just reading the article. I'm just reading the article. I'm just reading the article. I'm bringing it to y'all. I'm just
What article is this? What article is this right here?
it is called the Sports Bible. They publish everything.
Sports Bible. Ain't that what they call the Ring magazine, the Sports Bible?
No, it's not the Ring magazine, but they have all the articles on everything. This one is written by James Taylor. So look it up. Y'all tell me, but it was published 2 days ago. It is all on social media, so of course I'm gonna bring this to you guys' attention. AI written? I don't think so. Again, they saying that a guy by the name of McAfee is saying this. It is clarified on the TV licensing website where it refers to anything that is live on streaming services. I think this is real. In this country, it is mandatory to hold a valid TV license if you want to watch any live event at the time it is broadcast. I think this is real. His name is Daniel McAfee.
Well, why they don't do that when Sky be doing the pay-per-view fights and they be buying fights for $25 then? Like,
Because
why don't they have to
go ahead up.
why don't they have to pay for the pay-per-view when they paying £25?
I think because that is a UK whatchamacallit. Daniel McAfee, that's what they're saying. I don't know. He's the head of legal operations. So I'm just bringing this to y'all attention. I'll clarify more if there is if it's of course if it's fake, I will definitely come out and say, okay, y'all, they're not doing this, but I'm just bringing you the article, y'all. I'm just bringing y'all the article that they are wanting. If you are going to be, there's a separate license for hospitality business and everything. I think they're doing this because it's Netflix, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, y'all. So I'm bringing this to y'all attention. Okay. Just
That's crazy right there. That's I've never heard no shit like that. Like that shit is 5 times more than what they pay for a pay-per-view fight. Like they pay £25 for a pay-per-view fight, and they talking about 170. Oh my goodness. Do they still gotta pay for the pay-per-view too? Or what the fuck? Like that is crazy, boy.
I have no idea, best friend. I have no idea. I don't know, y'all. I have no idea. But of course, I'm gonna bring that information to y'all. If it comes out to be fake news, I would definitely come up here and say, y'all, they was lying. But I'm just bringing y'all that article. Okay, I'm just bringing y'all the article, y'all. Also, Edwin De Los Santos' best friend has left Samson. Now there are rumors as to why this happened. One of them, y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all the whispers. One of the rumors is that Samsung could have possibly taken a little bit more money off at the top than he was supposed to. Another
That's not
rumor,
the first time we've heard that.
another rumor is that he wanted to actually fight Keyshawn even though he missed weight, and he was upset that he got canceled. So I'm bringing both of those rumors to you guys. I don't know. I'm still waiting on confirmation, but
I
those are
figured that because now he ain't got no title shot no more. You know, he fell to the back of the line, and that was probably like his only shot at getting another title shot for a while. Because if you look, Edwin De Los Santos is very low on the rankings, so it's gonna be hard for him to get another title shot. And you remember he said he still wanted to fight him, but you know his representation was like no. So who knows when he's gonna get another title shot? So you know, hey, I feel him, but that's not the first time we've heard of Samson taking a little extra off the top either, though. You feel what I'm saying? So you know,
y'all leave deaf people alone. Andy, y'all, come on now. Come on, y'all. And bars and stuff, that's normal. Yes, they're saying bars, nursing homes. If you have, of course, if you're economically, you don't have the means, and other places. So that's how I'm reading it. So I guess they saying pump y'all brakes. If y'all want to watch this fight being aired on Netflix, y'all got to make sure y'all stuff is in line. I'm just bringing that to y'all attention. Now he could fight Muratalla. Let's see. Edwin De Los Santos at 135, friend, is number 14 in the WBC.
yeah, that's what I said. He's far behind.
The WBO, yeah. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be a while before he get another title shot, and that's why he wanted to take it. But you know, hey, that's why I said like that's why he still wanted to try. But they saved him a vicious L because that nigga was already hyped up, and he would have got a vicious L right there. That'd have been a vicious loss right there. So they saved him. Hustlers, she knows more about boxing than you do. Hustlers X5112. I can bet that.
oh, it's okay. Hey, Hustler. And then on top of that, it is rumored that Edwin has signed to Jay Prince. How we feel about that?
That'd be the dumbest shit ever. You signing a Jay Prince. All he about to do is extort your ass. Like he's about to extort. And you know that's funny though, because Jay Prince ain't Shakur with Jay Prince. And
Yeah.
you don't remember when they was talking about how Shakur was trying to sign Edwin De Los Santos? Funny how they said that shit now. Edwin signed to Jay Prince now, right? That shit kind of crazy as hell. Like shit,
Mm.
they just said something about that. So Jab Queen, Ty talking about we can talk. I'm pretty sure he ain't make it. I'm pretty sure Ty probably popped his ass. You feel me? But that shit crazy as fuck. Yeah, exactly. And the Gill. But
Oh, and WBO said Edwin won't be getting a title shot or be up in the rankings because it was an optional defense. Ooh.
exactly. That's why I said, like, he like they punishing him for not taking the fight. So, he probably got mad about that shit right there, but it's hard to get title shots, and it's gonna be a while for him. He's gonna have to probably win about 4 or 5 fights before he's considered for another title shot. And if he's too dangerous, some of them opponents might not take him unless he get a fight with Abdullah after a while. But people ain't gonna try to take that fight right there. So he's really up shit creek without a paddle. You feel what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, happy Shabbat to everybody in the building. Smash the like button. And I need 3 more people to support the grind. I'm not even gonna say it no more. If I can get 3 people to support the grind, that's great. If not, it's all good, man. I still love all y'all, bro. But we trying to hit the daily goal. I need 3 people to support Cash App or the PayPal. But if y'all can't, it's all great. It's all love. We still AMCFSG. But yeah, that man ain't about to get no more shots for a while.
Well,
And ain't
speaking
Edwin near his 30s now?
I think so. I thought Edwin was like 26.
Oh, I don't know how old he is, but I know he getting on up there.
Well, with Cuban fighters, we gotta estimate
Oh
sometimes.
yeah. They already be past their due date.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to my Cuban. That's my favorite style of boxing. Edwin,
Oh no, Don Drickle
his,
said he 26. Okay. Oh, he
his age
26.
was surely not his age is surely not listed on BoxRec. Hilarious. Speaking of, the boxing gods have been listening to my cries and my pleas because the WBC has ordered Virgil Ortiz versus Serhii Bohachuk Part 2. Let's go! I am so excited for this fight. What y'all think? Serhii Bohachuk versus Virgil Ortiz Part 2. We like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was a good scrap the first time.
He said he 42. Yeah. I love it. Also, the winner, guess who's gonna be facing Manny Pacquiao versus Barrios. So it appears that the Tank Davis and Barrios fight is or Manny Pacquiao fight is up in the air. Suleiman Cisco has been ordered. He's been named as the mandatory challenger for Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao winner.
Ooh, that's pretty good right there. And shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic. He say he driving and listening in the Cash App with the $10 holler. Appreciate your family. You always support the grind. I appreciate you, my brother, and a happy Shabbat to you. We got like 4 hours to sundown. It's great in the summertime because sundown comes late until it's the next day when you hungry as hell and you can't fix nothing till sundown come back down. Then you be like, shit. But shout out to my brother in the Cash App with the $10 holler. Now we only 2 away from the goal that we always try to get 5 people to support the grind for the day. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But Cisco, that's gonna be pretty big. But so they saying that the Pacquiao Barrios winner has to fight Cisco, but is that an immediate, or are they gonna have time in between? Like, what do they say?
He's been named a mandatory challenger already.
Oh, so if Pacquiao win, he wants the Tank fight. I guess he's gonna drop the belt or what?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, best friend. I'm not sure. That's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question. Dragon confirmed the key. My bad, gang. Confirm what happened. So let's see. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. I would love to see it. The question is, Do y'all feel comfortable with Manny Pacquiao having these?
Dragon must confirmed about that licensing. You know he over there.
Oh, it's real.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's real. Okay, cool. I was like, oh, okay, dang. Well, if you are deaf in UK, you can watch the fight for £58. If you are in a nursing home or in a homeless shelter or in a care center, it is $87. Hospitality is between $100 to $200 for the TV license. If you do not abide by it, it is $1,000 and a possible trip to court. Damn, Upper, that's so mean.
That's some expensive ass fucking fight, dog. Like they better see if they can get Sky to motherfucking license that fight out for them or something. Like I don't understand it though. Like that's a hefty ass motherfucking. I know the UK. Well, they just lost UK viewership because motherfuckers is used to paying $25 for a pay per view that they want. You think they about to pay all that bullshit for this shit? No. Especially for two American fighters too. They could care fucking less. They don't give a fuck about our fighters anyway, unless our fighters is fighting one of theirs. So you might as well go ahead and put a in that shit. That's a lot of fucking money to be shelling out for a goddamn fight. That's a lot of fucking money. Ain't you say $175?
Yes, but remember, if you're deaf, 58.
Well, I guess I'm deaf then.
Upper. Upper at the line.
Well, damn. Well, at least we ain't got a VPN it though, because hell is on Netflix, so we can watch it for free anyway. But I'm still gonna Fire Stick it because you know Fire Stick gang, baby. Yes, I gotta represent the game.
Absolutely, yes, 2 cents. Yes, it is for that.
Boy.
Yes, they are, Upper. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. I'm gonna bring it to y'all because I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Shout out to our UK folks, man. That's tough. That's super tough. But
all the UK people that's in here, let's come to the Discord. We had that motherfucker nice and hot for y'all, baby. It'll be playing in the AMC FSG Discord. We're gonna have it rolling for you.
The WBA was making excuses for Keyshawn and his behavior. He said they already spoke over the phone. And by the way, he was talking about the situation. I'm sure Keyshawn getting the title shot in no time. Absolutely. Keyshawn is rumored to be, the whisper I heard is that Keyshawn is going to be fighting on Turkey's card. Y'all heard it here first. That's just a whisper. I'm waiting on the confirmation. Can do it when the fight is on network TV, but Netflix, which is an app, is tougher to do. Okay. Well, it's over with. Sorry, UK folks. Also, speaking of fights, the winners of Ray Vargas versus Carlos Castro versus Shushu and Haida must fight each other. So I'm loving that. It looks like Shushu is getting back in the door busy. I'm loving that. Okay, we got to keep my boy Shushu because he said he's going after a title shot, and I believe him. Oh my God, Shushu, Xander Zayas, Abdullah Mason, my boys are really doing a thing this year. I'm so happy for them.
Well, my boy told Shushu that he'll fight him next, and Shushu turned it down.
Well, Shushu will fight anybody.
Well, no, he said Shushu can get a title shot since Shushu said that he wanted to climb that tree. So that tree letting the branch out to Shushu. Shushu said, I got a fight coming up.
Scrapyard says Shushu low-key trash. Oh, come on. Gonna lose fooling around with Turkey. 2 cents. They ain't learned it yet. They about to see. Speaking of lose, Bill Haney. I forgot to say this. Please don't post the video again. Oh, Upper. So Bill Haney said that anything that Turkey likes, I like it too.
So Turkey likes shitting on people. So Bill, you like being shitted on?
Bill, come on, friend. Bill, don't do it. Please don't turn into Eddie Hearn, Bill. Do not. I forgot to mention that. Bill, do not turn into Eddie Hearn. Let it go, Bill. Damn it, Bill. Don't do it.
Bill acting like a damn hoe. Like a
Upper.
damn he's a coked out hoe.
He said Turkey got tired of y'all saying his events don't make money. Well, he needs to make money because we need 3,000 more people to at least buy Shakur and Berlanga tickets. Where are my East Coast Upper? Go to the Shakur Berlanga fight, damn it. It's only $66 Upper.
You closer than me.
No, you not. You're closer. You're in North Carolina. I'm in Chicago.
It's over 10 hours for me to get there. It's only 8 for y'all.
Let me see. Chicago, because you know I've never been. I can't wait to
She
go.
said she never been.
No, it's 12 hours. Now let me see, because you lying. You in North Carolina, right, or South?
North.
North
It's a
Carolina.
10-hour trip to New York.
It's 8 hours. You closer. Boom. You gotta go up. You gotta go. You gotta
I'm a
go
Florida
up.
native.
8
I'm a
hours.
Florida native.
Upper. Come on. It's only $66.
Actually, Akello says you want to be funny. We only need 2, brother. We only need 2. Shout out to my brother Akello in the building, man. That's my motherfucking nigga right there.
Y'all are haters. Y'all are haters. Okay. Y'all are. That's all I have to
I
say.
mean, shit. I'm not trying to goddamn see that bullshit.
It's a good fight. Come on. It's Super Del Matias. I thought about it, Key. I'm not going, and it's 20 minutes from. Oh, God damn it.
Damn, I forgot Matias and them on that damn card. That'd be the reason why I would want to go. But like I said, you go to the Turkey events, it's just not the same. It's like the atmosphere. Like he ain't got that atmosphere. Like it's demons in that shit, man. And it's an underlying smell of shit when you walk in the Turkey events. Like motherfuckers been shitted on and they ain't wash it good. And look at Sexy Kendra. She say, we in Jersey, we ain't going.
Damn it. Okay. Well, speaking of ain't going, Africa, Key, where can I find the info about the press conference? Which one, girl? For Canelo and Bud? You want that info, 2 cents? The Fanatics Fest? I got you. I'll send it to you. Because it for sure ain't Berlanga. I'm trying to wait to see when Berlanga and Shakur final press conference is gonna be. Godly, come on, Turkey. Anyways, speaking of I ain't going, Africa said he ain't going up, or he came in weighing at 140. Cambosis came in weighing at 139. Let's talk about it. Do you have that picture I sent you? Let's talk about our fight predictions. For this weekend. With Africa, y'all, it's a pretty decent, it's an okay card in my opinion. Is more than this, obviously. It's a lot of people.
Jay Smith, salute, King.
Hey, Jay Smith. Oh, and I forgot to say hey to Justin Hawkins. I forgot to say hey to him. I saw him. Hey, Justin. I hope you had a really good day at work. So here's the event. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights put on by Eddie Hearn. It is going to be at the Madison Square Garden.
That's that nigga Zaquan right there. That I know Southpaw TV. Shakur cousin.
My God. It's gonna be at the Madison Square Garden Theater. If you are in New York or around it, make sure I get y'all tickets. We're kicking it off with Zaquan Moses. That is Shakur Stevenson cousin, 3-0.
That's Mr. I know South Park TV.
Yes. He put on an impressive performance against Alex, who was 1-3. Tomorrow he is fighting Carl Rogers, who is 3-2. Carl Rogers is a southpaw upper. He is 34 years old. He was knocked out by Carlos Castro a couple months ago. This is a 6-round fight. Who we got? Zaquan Moses, 3-0. Good fighter, up and coming out of Jersey, southpaw. What we got?
I'm gonna give it to Zaquan, but he ain't fighting nobody.
Well, I gotta make sure that the up and coming fighters get their shine. And Zaquan, a lot of eyes are on him. I too have Zaquan. Another person, Nishant Dev, just made his debut. He is 1-0. He's the one that Turkey wants on this September card so bad. He is a southpaw out of India. Okay, he knocked out Alton.
It's 444.
Shout out to our Indians. He knocked out Alton Wiggins. He's fighting Jose Silva, who's out of Mexico. He is 3-2. He was knocked out by Leonardo Ruiz, and then he lost his last fight, and it's a 6-round
How about we
bout.
talk about the fights that he won? How about the fights that he won? It'd be a shorter list.
He beat up Marco Vasquez.
what I do, Akello? I didn't even do shit. That's what I said I do about it. Red dot, and I ain't talking about the imp beam. And shout out to my nigga Killer Della in the Cash App with the $5 holla, man. Appreciate you, King. Now we only need one more person to support the grind for the day. I know we got one more person in here that's going to do it. And what did I do that got the mindset? All I said was give me that Slurpee.
Thank you, Upper.
It's just when I look at this dude right here, I think of a 7-Eleven Slurpee. I'm telling you, man.
Thank you so much.
The 7-Eleven be having some hellified Slurpees, dog.
I got Nishant Dev in this fight. Now, one thing that you guys have noticed is that everybody is under 10 wins on this fight card, except for Africa and George Kambosos and Mishiru, who Andy Cruz is fighting. Andy Cruz is 5-0. Mishiru is 17-1-1. Africa is 19-0. Kambosos is 23-3. So we got, it looked like a lot of prospects kind of up and coming outside of Andy.
I told you this Turkey ain't got the money to pay for people no more.
This is Eddie Hearn card, Upper. This is Eddie's card.
Eddie following Turkey's lead.
Okay, Justin, make sure you drive safely, King. It looks like some of them from 1976. These they box rec pictures.
It's the background. It's the background of Killer that's throwing you off. It's that motherfucking background.
They fighting in New York, so I thought to have the Empire Building, right?
That shit looked. I thought that was Chicago for a second.
No, it's New York, Upper. It's New York. It's New York.
What, from the Gremlins movie?
Okay.
Gremlins Take Manhattan.
Whatever.
New York ain't look like that in years.
Come on now, I got that from the whatchamacallit, the stock
from
file.
New Jack City. From New Jack City. That ain't the New York skyline no more.
I thought it was. It was on the in the picture files. So I'm like, this is cute. The sunset in the background.
This is before the 1920s. Well, before 2000 hit.
Oh, come on, Upper. Look at the background. The sun is set. You know what I'm saying? The reflection.
Hey, Sonny, I always used to listen to your comments, and I knew you was gonna finally slip up, buddy. Stop eating the turkey meat now. Shit is bad for you. Literally, shit is bad for you.
Sonny, these guys ain't performing. I don't get it, Sonny. Elaborate. No, I didn't.
And Charlo wasn't on Turkey's card, Sonny. There you go with that dumb shit again. Bye, Sonny. Go ahead, Key.
No, I didn't.
Sonny be saying the most off the wall shit from Andy. She did get that from Ghostbusters too, but Sonny be saying the most off the wall shit. I be thinking that motherfucker's an AI bot or something, bro, because he be saying some. Let me not say it because I know Key will admonish me as soon as I say that this nigga be saying some dumbass shit. But go ahead, Key.
Let it go. Anyways, whatever, Brian. Anyways, you guys are.
Brown
this is a really good flyer.
Brown sugar,
it's New York.
babe.
They're fighting in New York. You guys are haters.
Why does
Y'all
it
don't
look like New York after apocalypse or some shit? Like, look like it's haze in that. That's a dirty ass skyline. Look like you can't even breathe that shit.
No, it's the sunset. It's a beautiful. The New York are known for their immaculate sunset.
That shit look like solo level. It look like that anime Solo Leveler when he was fighting in the Demon Castle.
No, I got it off the website, the
You should
Bizarre
have left
website,
it there.
something like that. You guys are haters. That's a beautiful picture. That's a beautiful picture. Whatever, JA. Y'all some haters. Anyway,
She
Andy
computer
Cruz.
generated that shit. That shit computer generated.
No, it's not.
She been doodling. She been doodling on her art, her pick art. She been doing some pick
Whatever.
art.
Wait, well, that's what they had in the stock photos, Andy. That's what they had. You guys are haters. This is a really good picture. I thought I did my big one.
That's why I said, yeah, Mad Max Sunset. Like I said, I don't know. I've never seen a picture like that in New York. That shit is computer generated, Key.
Dang.
Key, that shit is computer generated.
It was in the files.
It's not a real picture, best friend. I'm trying to tell you that shit.
Well, I selected it because I thought that with the sunset and the pictures in the background, it will enhance everybody's, color tone and everything. I thought it was pretty cute. You guys,
man, that shit look like one of them 1980 computers with the Technicolor.
Whatever.
You remember how the computer used to have that Technicolor? Technicolor, whatever the fuck that shit called. That shit crazy.
I'm taking my talents to South Beach. I don't need this, damn it. I'm taking my talents to South Beach. No, exactly, Brian. Y'all don't like boxing.
All right, Keyshawn. All right, Keyshawn James.
This is the after party fly. Whatever, Brian. Y'all some haters. I think that this one and my Miami Vice one that I did. Remember the Miami Vice one? I thought that those were the cutest ones I've done so far.
I'd rather see the damn hearts.
Whatever. Anyways, Andy Cruz is fighting Mashiro, who's out of Japan. He's an orthodox, 17-1-1. This is a really good fight. This is a good fight. Andy Cruz is 5-0. He is out of Bozy Ennis camp. Orthodox out of Cuba, 5'9". You know what I'm saying? Who we got? Andy Cruz versus.
I'm gonna take Andy Cruz over chicken fried rice. I think Yoshino better than this guy. This guy right here is not even this guy is not even General Tso's with an egg roll, baby. This chicken fried rice.
Okay, but people are saying if there's an upset on this card, it could possibly be this Andy Cruz fight.
If it's gonna be an upset, it's gonna be the Zaquan Moses fight, which is not gonna happen, but Andy Cruz about to box this motherfucker up like a motherfucking one of them boxes that you get from takeout. He got to box that motherfucker up and put the little metal ring across the top and put a little duck sauce in it with the soy and the hot mustard.
Shout out to our Asian community. We're echelon. Anyways,
you killed my master. Hey, Key, I said you killed my master. My lips are still moving though. After I finish talking, I'm done.
Upper echelon. Next up is Africa. Richardson Hitchens, the guy with the two first last names. Orthodox fighter, 5'10", out of Brooklyn. He is 19-0 with 7 KOs. He is coming off of an impressive win against Liam Pyro, which was a clear defeat, but he won by split decision. George Kambosos, we already know how George is coming. George is saying that after this fight is done, he is going to own New York City, that he is going to be from Brooklyn. Those is fighting words, okay? George is from Australia, by the way. He is 23-3. He's been knocked out one time by none other than Lomachenko. He went on to beat Jake Wiley a few months ago, and now he is moved up from 135 to 140 to face Africa. Who we got, y'all?
So that's not my chain in that picture, Hitcherson.
Oh my God, Tank called it. Tank.
So that's not my chain. Ain't nobody let me stay at their house on their couch, on their floor, or gave me chains, and then post a picture with the chain on it. Oh, that's crazy. But you want me to tell you the shit that pisses me off? Cambosos must think Hitchison soft because he be on his gangster shit. And that nigga so fucking soft. Like, nigga, you got knocked out. And now Cambosos was acting like he wanted to fight Hitchison, his dad, every damn body. I'm like, bro, sit your punk ass down. He talk about, we're going to bet 50,000. And then he pulled 50,000 out. You know how much money I done made? Nigga, fuck you, Cambosos. It's about to take your sixth straight loss, damn it.
Well, this is 12 rounds, yes. Rod is right about that, Rod. And Cambosos is looking to make an upset. I find it very interesting. Devin Haney has chimed in. Devin is saying that he looks cooked at his weigh-in. That's what Devin said. He said for Africa,
Well, you see,
147.
Bill Haney said that Cambosos is going to win. How the hell you think Cambosos is going to beat Africa and you scared to put your son in the ring with Africa, Bill? Shut the hell up, you lying sack of shit. Hell yeah, Rod Walker. And you know, after Cambosos get beat, he's going to get niggered.
Oh,
you know how him and his black wife like to get niggered. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. He's the one that said it. We don't hear no outrage about that shit.
My goodness. What am I going to do with y'all? What am I going to do with y'all today?
I don't know, but this is some bullshit. I'm just saying.
Who do y'all have? Africa or Cambosos?
You talking about a person that can't defend his left? Who you think they picking? Africa cook. I mean, Africa about to cook this nigga, man. Africa can beat this. This is gonna be a glorified sparring match. Ain't nobody getting knocked out. Africa gonna jab this nigga to death, and George Cambosos is not gonna be able to protect against the jab. It's gonna be George Cambosos, Devin Haney, part 3.
You know what I wouldn't be surprised at, y'all? I wouldn't be surprised if this fight underwhelms for Africa. I wouldn't be surprised if George get into some holding and dirty shots, cheap shots. I won't be surprised if George make this a rough and rugged fight for Africa. Yo, I won't be surprised.
Like I said, this is gonna be Cambosos Haney 3.
Well, let's hope that we get Africa to win this fight because it looks like him and Devin could be fighting in the fall. Let's see if that will pull through.
That shit ain't gonna happen. Bill already went to Africa's damn gym. He was trying to recruit Africa. He ain't trying to let his son fight that shit. I'm cutting off the fight after the Andy Cruz fight. I'm cutting that shit off.
Oh, come on up.
Well, okay. So you want to watch a replay of Bartholomew versus Robert against Bartholomew versus old boy Robert Easter versus Bartholomew, because that's what this shit about to look like.
Well, we only have less than 24 hours, to see how it looks. So, with that being said, that's all I got up. You got anything else?
Man, shout out to the family. Peace and bless to everybody. We was just one donation away from the goal, but it's all good. Everybody make sure y'all enjoy y'all Shabbat today. And, it's some fights coming on tonight. So salute to everybody. Peace and bless to all y'all, man. And like I said, keep your head on the swivel. I'm out.
Thank you guys for joining us today. I really, really appreciate it. Lord, y'all are mean, Marcus. Oh, come on, Rod. Anyways, my goodness. Thank you guys for joining us today. We will be live tomorrow watching the fight. I'm very, very excited about that. I've been waiting for this fight out. I can't wait to see just the top half because the rest of them, But anyways, and also I think that this is Nonito Donaires fight week, if I'm not mistaken, too. So if it is, shout out to Nonito. I know he has a fight coming up. And we'll be back Monday to dissect everything that we have seen. And I want y'all to be safe, man. And make sure y'all just be okay, y'all. All right, just be okay. Be careful of them protests that's going on this weekend. Nonito is tomorrow, okay? So shout out to Nonito. I'll definitely tune into that as well. But be careful, man. Start watching yourselves and each other. I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, keep the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split 'em.